Hi guys, welcome back to an absolute cracking episode. I know it is only the 23rd of November in-game, but I have dubbed this a title decider because that is what it is. We're also going to play Liverpool in the Champions League. Before we get into this, guys, if you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, it would mean a lot to me. Don't forget to smash that like button there as well. And yeah, hopefully in the next week or so, the my full save will be coming out, which is the Sunday League to Premier League Journeyman Pentagon Challenge. So I'm super excited to get that underway. It is going to be tough. But anyway, as you can see here at the table, we have only lost one game. Yeah, we lost to last place Leeds. I mean, like, I didn't do that on purpose, and they're out of the relegation zone now. But I honestly didn't do it on purpose. It was a disaster of a game. But City have also lost. They lost to Everton, and they drew with Chelsea. So 2 points behind us at the moment. A win here is fantastic, and we'll see us go 5 points clear, which is amazing. So you saw us beating Ajax. We then beat Newcastle 3-1 in the league. Cruise past Southampton 4-0. Bruno Fernandes getting a double there. Then Newcastle pretty easily dispatched through Jadon Sancho in the Champions League 2-0. Then we come on to the Leeds game. Have a look at this absolute disaster of a game. So we had an XG of 2.15. We only had one shot on target though, which is amazing. Must have been a good chance, but Leeds only did as well. They scored with their chance on target. We just could not muster anything. At one point we had literally, I think we had 3 strikers, an attacking midfielder, but then we started to get injuries. Scott McTominay went off. He has been out for quite a while now and has only just got back. So at one point we had 9 men in the field as well, and we just could not get past Ilian Melier in goal, the Iceman as he is dubbed. But we marched on 4-2 past Stoke. That was a little bit close considering we were, it was 2-2. They were winning 2-1 at halftime, and I gave the boys a bit of a spray at halftime. We then turned it around and did another 7-0. That's our third 7 goals scored this season past Fulham. Everyone getting on the score sheet there pretty much. Lazio 4-2 in the Champions League. Once again, it was 2-2. And I was like, oh no, because I had to rotate here because obviously, you know, we had some tired players. We then just did enough to get past Crystal Palace with Omega and Endrick getting a double as well, which was fantastic. So we've got City Day in the Champions League, and then 4 days later, we play Liverpool, who are 16th. I don't know why I've clicked on Liverpool there, but I meant to click on the Champions League thing here. They're 16th in this, so they are struggling a little bit. What have they done? They've played 4. They've beat Lens, Dortmund, draw with Salzburg, and lost to Milan. We are top 4 from 4 and absolutely smashing it in the Champions League and smashing it in the Premier League. As you can see here as well, if we go to the stages, we've banged in 43 goals and only conceded 8. Fantastic stuff. Right, let's get into this. We've got Costa. Bruno Fernandes got injured. I forgot to point that out. Yeah, his hip injury. He's been out for ages, which is really annoying because he's in excellent form. But anyway, Costa in goal. Dumfries, Diomande. Pavlovic comes at the back. Martinez is absolutely shot. So many games. Internationals have killed him. Mendes at left back as Luke Shaw is suspended. Caicedo and Treman here. Rashford, Sancho, Neves in that shadow striker, and Osman up front. Now, I've changed him from an advanced forward on attack to a complete forward on attack just for this game because, you know, why not? I'm doing a Pep against Pep. I'm changing positions just to see what can happen, and I'm really, really hoping, because I've heard some rumours that a complete forward is really, really good in this game here as well this year. Always got to remember to change this back. I played in 2D when the games aren't on camera. Just it's a bit easier, and I can go a little bit faster and get, where are we? That's medium. We go 2 there. Yeah, just get through games a little bit quicker. Yes, I've heard a complete forward is an absolute must-have on FM24. So we're going to see how it goes, and just he can drop a little bit deeper, and it just means that some of the passes from the midfield don't have to be as long. But is Sancho now on the attack? It's not a great pass. Kevin De Bruyne there, but Caicedo going back and mopping up. Pavlovic now, the big Serbian, finds Mendes on the left here, but it's not really, I was going to say it's a makeshift back four. It's not, but it's not our strongest back four. It's only 50% of our regular starters in that back four. Yeah, but so Osman, yeah, I remember going to the other game how he's a little bit out of form. He's not really. He thinks he's on 7.3 in the league and he scored like 6 goals in 11 games. So he's not exactly out of form. It's just, I guess, with the amount of goals we're scoring, you'd think he'd score some more. But hopefully in the complete forward role, that changes a little bit here. It's been all us at the moment. Man City are just, they can't get into this game. Cannot get into this game. How's the possession going? 60%. They've had more of the possession. They just can't do much with it. Dumfries now calling players forward. Finds Sancho. Looking for a 1-2. Doesn't need him. Goes to Osman, who's dropping forward, obviously, dropping deeper in that complete forward role. Now Dumfries and Caicedo there just knocking it back. It bobbles around, but Man City end up with the ball, and they come back now through Edison, Laporte, Dias, and Gulo there. And Vinicius Junior, Caicedo stealing the ball there. Laporte nicks it back. Dumfries now. Osman. João Neves. Get in. This is it. This is huge. If we win this, we're 5 points ahead of City. As long as we don't have to play any teams who are last in the league anymore, we should get all the way through. And that's what I'm hoping. I want to win the league. FA Cup would be nice. Obviously, we lost it to Spurs last season, but the league is the big one. It would be nice to win the FA Cup and finish with Carabao Cup, Champions League, and the FA Cup across 4 seasons. That would be very, very tasty. I mean, I'm not going to say no to another Champions League win either. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And this obviously is the last season here as the ball comes out here and Sancho on it now. And that's a penalty. Yes! That is a penalty. Oh, I wonder who's taking our penalties with Bruno Fernandes off the park, just off the ground, just injured. Osman. Cool, that'll be good. He's actually really tired already. And he slots that one home. Get in, Victor Osman. It is 2-0. Remember last year when we played Man City? They beat us in the league twice, 1-0. But a great Champions League win in the semi-final against them. And then the return leg, they battered us as well. So to be 2-0 up against them at halftime here is absolutely fantastic. There it is, halftime, and I mean, it's just all red. It's just all red. Keep working hard. This rivalry matters. Yeah, we'll just go with that. We'll keep an eye on Osman. I can see just down in the corner there, he has got a bit of a red heart. So we'll keep an eye on him. We obviously want him fit for that Liverpool Champions League game because that is huge. Although not a huge concern because we can afford to, I guess to slip up in there as well since we are 4 from 4 at the moment. Sancho getting the ball off the point. If Osman scores here, he does that too. And now you're like, and now you come into that problem where you're like, if I take him off, he's not going to get his hat trick. Dang. We'll see. We'll give him another 10 minutes or so. I was going to say, I was thinking the 10 minutes would be up. João Neves makes it 3. 4. Sorry, it's 4. Oh my God. What an absolute fantastic strike. And this is it. Well, this tactic is absolutely popping. Diamonde with the header, João Neves, unmarked, Bosch, back of the net. Right, we're done. We're done. I did say to give Osman 10 minutes. He's coming off. He is off. He's absolutely shattered. Marcus Rashford can come off as well. Is there any? We'll just keep an eye on everyone else. And if the moment they start to just show a little bit of fatigue, early bath, mate, early bath. 4-0 up against Man City. They haven't even, I was going to say I haven't had a shot on target. They have, but it's been absolutely poor with an XG that low. And we have just absolutely smashed them. Omega now, can he get in on the act? Dumfries is tired. I don't want to make that substitution by itself. There we go. There's Caicedo dropping down as well. So we will get both of them off with Missouri, and been really impressed with Hannibal lately. We'll get Schlager on, and I guess the only other person who we're really going to want to keep fit, I guess, is Kefram, but we'll wait one more substitution about the 80th minute if it's that man or even Jadon Sancho. There would be the two that I'm looking at. I'm looking down the bottom of the screen here. I could also just look up here. Nuno Mendes, that's okay. He won't start in that Champions League game. Luke Shaw will be back from injury, and Kefram Taman there is tired, so we will bring Hannibal on for him. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because he will get a rest against Liverpool. Pavlovic has been excellent at the back. It's just as I say that we've been excellent at the back. Erling Haaland scores his 22nd goal of the season. Pavlovic, just as I said he was good. It wasn't actually him, it was Kefram Taman who's actually going off because of that. But it's fine. We've got the 4 goals. That's really all that matters. Missouri crosses in. Garnacho can't get it to it. Mendes does, and Edison sees it over. And there it is. What a win. What an absolutely incredible win. Absolutely smashed them. Yes, they scored, but that's all right. It was a mistake playing out from the back. But we've done it. That is freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Everyone should be happy. Yep. Get in at 5 points ahead of City now. That is going to be crucial. I did say this was a title decider. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, all jaded and could do with a rest. Joao Neves, absolutely amazing. Right, this is annoying because what do we got? We'd probably give these guys a 2-day rest, I reckon. It was, let's just check their sharpness. Well, there, it's their condition I want. Victor Osimhen, training rest 2 days. Monday, training rest 2 days. This is exciting, isn't it? And Caicedo, training rest 2 days. We'll give Martinez training rest 2 days as well. All right. Oh, look at all these green dots. We haven't even drawn a game all season. Lost the Leeds, obviously, because, you know, Leeds are mighty Leeds. Liverpool are 4th. We're going to play them in Champions League. I'll see you in a tick. Right, Liverpool. Martinez comes in. Shaw comes in at left back. Other than that, that is it. No changes. We're going to stick with Osimhen as a complete forward as well because he got a double last game. Yes, one was a penalty, but, you know, we're not going to highlight too much on that, are we? It is Liverpool coming up from the back with a goal kick here. Ferdy? I don't know who Ferdy is. There's a bombing run right down the right, but Marcus Rashford nicks that off him expertly and hands it off to Martinez, who gives it straight back to Rashford, who finds Dumfries out on the right and it just bobbles off his head. Sancho now and Victor Osimhen dropping nice and deep he is. Probably works well actually with him dropping deep and then having Neves as that shadow striker. Oh, literally small bug flying in front of my face. Caicedo now, Martinez. Caicedo on the ball. I do apologise if there was a weird bit of a jump cut there. Had the kids coming in, and now I've got the wife calling. Oh my god, it's all popping off here. Hold on. All right, Joao Neves with the corner after all those interruptions, and he swings it in. Rashford, it's bit of head tennis here. Caicedo and the highlight end. Still absolutely dominating this game. 2 shots on target, only the 1 goal, but Liverpool are not giving anything. And that's the other good thing about this tactic I've been finding. It's despite the fact we score a lot of goals, it is, I was going to say, here comes another one. It is very, very defensively solid as well. We don't concede a lot either. I mean, like, we do have good players. Like, I'm not going to deny that for a fact. We've got an excellent goalkeeper, probably one of the best in FM, I reckon, in Diego Costa. And I mean, the back four, Dumfries, Diamonde is amazing. Martinez is actually pretty good. And I mean, Luke Shaw is good as well. So, you know, we've got a pretty good team. I'm not gonna be like, this tactic is awesome. I mean, the tactic is awesome, but it's the players do definitely help. I do find with FM, like, you know, it's not a good tactic is good, but if you just get good players, then you will also win. As Rashford makes it 2-0. Get in, Marcus Rashford. He's an absolute machine and is absolutely killing it this season. There's a double already from him. Wow, oh, it's just awesome. Yeah. Whereas remember, like in Champion 102, like you could just put in you put in a special iodine tactic and you could pretty much just win against anyone. Whereas I do find in this, yes, a good tactic helps, but even like one of the preset tactics that the game gives you, you know, as long as you've got good players, you will do a good job. I'm actually talking myself out of saying I'm a tactical genius here as Mohamed Salah makes it 2-1. He's scored 4 goals all season. Oh. The commentary just said he shows you don't have to blast the ball. I'm pretty sure he blasts this. I don't know, maybe he doesn't. Very quiet. We are going to make some changes. Yeah, some guys are playing really, really well, but they are getting tired, and it's just all about that squad rotation. So Hannibal, like I said, I've been really impressed with Hannibal lately. We'll get Garnacho on for Sancho and Rooney Bargi on for Rashford. Yes, he's on a double, but we do want to keep these guys fit as well. We'll just do the three there. Victor Osimhen, very hot and cold this season. Very, very hot and cold. Give him a little bit more game time, see how he goes. Got Dumfries is tired as well. I'm thinking probably Osimhen and Dumfries as the final two changes of the game. Oh, I was going to say that was almost Osimhen pouncing on that ball. Sure, great stuff. Neves hasn't had the best of games. Hannibal, great stuff. Neves now, just saying he hasn't had a good game and he's hit the bloody post. Oh, Elliott now comes out. Is that Jared Bowen playing for Liverpool? It is Jared Bowen. He's a top player. I really like Jared Bowen. I think he's a very good player. Right, last couple of changes. Dumfries can come off for Missouri. Who actually came to me recently and said, hey, I'm supposed to be a regular starter. And I said, how about a squad player? He said, yeah, I'm good. Sanchez also came to me and said, I'm supposed to be starting more games. He said, how about a cup goalkeeper? And he said, yeah, that's good too. And I just love it when players come to you like that and they don't have throwback hissy fit. It's just so nice. You're like, hey, what about a squad player? And they're like, yeah, cool. Right, corner time here. Who's taking it? It is Hannibal. Taking his time? No, we're not going to have a corner highlight. I clicked on him and the computer went, no, I don't like that. Don't touch him. Canate now, back to Becker. I don't say Becker, but it's Allison. It's just, you see the name and it's like, oh, it's Becker. Hannibal. João Neves. Oh, Hannibal has been good since he came on. I gave him a target as well. So yeah, to get like a 7 over the season. And he could be a fringe player, which, I mean, he probably plays about that at the moment anyway. Gakpo on the ball now. Liverpool pushing forward, trying to find an equaliser. I'm taking this so casually, but we're not... We're only 2-1 up. But I think that's it. Yes, there it is. Marcus Rashford has been absolutely key today. Man of the match, 2 goals. I mean, we dominated them. The problem is, I find teams are having one shot on target and they're scoring, which is a bit of a problem. But luckily, we were able to outscore them. But that is fantastic. We actually dropped down to second after winning. It is PSG smashed last year's runners-up Dortmund, who are struggling down in 30th. And look at that. We've already secured playoffs, which is, I believe that's finishing 9th to 24th here. So we don't want that just yet. We want the other one. Sure, heading to PSG, doubtful. Oh, God, look at all these guys, all jaded and could do with a rest. That's not good for this. Do we give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Do we give them all a holiday? Give them all a holiday before we play Brentford. I think I might do. Give them all a holiday. Right, when are we coming back to show us win more games? Ah, geez, I don't even know. We'll probably come back. We'll probably come back at the end of January. Maybe we'll squeeze a game in here. I don't know who would be interesting to come back for. Do you want to see in the Carabao Cup quarter-final? See some of our fringe players. Maybe that's an option since we're cruising through this. I'd like to get this done as quick as possible. We're not going to do the Arsenal, or we could do Leeds at the Roses derby. Watch them beat us again. I don't know. I'll figure it out, guys, and I'll see you next episode. Bye.